Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm sharing with you guys a story on how to reach success without any money. So not too long back, I remember going to my guru Krishna. I was a little bit overwhelmed trying to build this social media platform Amara that Babaji had tasked me with. And we didn't have money and things were getting a little chaotic and hectic and it didn't seem like things were gonna work out. And I wasn't quite sure. So I went to my guru, I said, listen, Guruji, I don't know how this is all going to play out. It seems like we're being blocked from all directions, whether it's development, whether it's funding, whether it's this or that. And I just wasn't sure how it was going to work out. So my Guru Krishna proceeded to tell me a story of him and Babaji. So Babaji tasked my Guruji with a third task when he was young. If you haven't seen the previous two tasks, go and watch my previous videos and you'll see. But this third task was for my Guru Krishna to clean up the slums in his city, Mysore, to build homes for these people so that they're not living in huts, and to have clean water accessible, to rebuild the bus stands, and to rebuild the roads. So that is a tall task for my guru, considering he had no money, he comes from a middle-class family. It didn't make any sense for him to be able to do all of these things, and the timeline Babaji tasked him with was 1 month. He had only 1 month to complete all of these things without any money and being as a middle class, not a politician or anything. And so my guru did some research, and what he found was that there's this project called the NERM project, where Mysore had funds that was given to them by the central government. And it was total 1,850 crores or 230 million US dollars equivalent. And what happened was, these funds were about to expire. If they were not used by the city of Mysore, they were going to expire. And 4 years had already passed. On the 5th year, those funds would go back to the central government. And the government of Mysore had not put those funds into use yet. So my guru went to this politician and he petitioned him. He said, how can we get these funds so that we can get these roads fixed, so that we can make new bus stands, so that we can clean up the slum areas, build the homes and get clean water for people. And so this politician said, I've tried. He said, you're the one who did beggar-free city for Mysore. Maybe you can help with this as well. And so my guru went to the district collector and he tried to petition. He said, please, release these funds. These are things that we could be doing for our city. And they refused. And so my guru had to come up with a different plan. And so as crafty as he is, he decided to rally the media again. And the younger media people really listened to him. They were taken by his story, and just like that, he had their support. And so, with his second go-around, he goes to the district collector's office with cameras and with the whole media crew this time supporting him. And he says, we're trying to get these funds released for the people. This is what we're trying to do it for. What do you think? And so the politicians and the people at the district collector's office, they were totally caught off guard and scared by the cameras. And they said, of course we'll release the funds. Absolutely, we'll do it today only. And so just like that, within a month, without any money and without any real plan, was able to get these funds released for the people. And just like that, the bus stands were changed, the roads were fixed up, the water stations were installed, and the slums were cleaned up and the houses were being built. My Guruji proceeded to tell me that shortly after this incident, Babaji's sister came to him and she said to him, if you had loads of money, which my guru once had, he was a very wealthy man, he had lots of properties, but Babaji tasked him. He said, you have to sell all of your properties. You can have no property. So he sold all his properties and he built temples and did yagyas and gave it away. So he had no money at this time. But Babaji's sister came to him and said, when you have no money and you're tasked to do big things like this, that is when inner strength is built. That is when you have the powers raised within your body. Because simply if you had the money and you could just pay and fix the roads and do this, no inner strength is built. You don't have to go inward to dig deep to find out what you're truly made of and to tap into your inner soul power. But since you had no money, you had to think, you had to be crafty, and you had to find the inner strength in order to see out the mission that Babaji had tasked you with. She says, that is the true sadhana. That is true sadhana. And so with that being said, we have accomplished Babaji's first task of creating a social media platform called Amara. The app is now live in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And if you wish, please feel free to go and download. I will definitely leave the links in the description of this video. This has been my sadhana for several years now, and I could not be happier to announce that it is now live. With that being said, Babaji and Jesus have tasked me to create a political party here in the US. And the goal is to create peace and harmony, to end all wars, to end all nuclear weapons, and to create a world in which people live happily, where we get rid of the stresses and the worries, and we protect nature. We support nature with all of our being. We reconnect with nature the way it should be. I will go into much more detail in my next video on how this came to be. For now, thank you all so much for watching, and if you are so inclined, please definitely check out Amara. The links will be in the description below. Thank you all so much. Jai Guru.